Look, I have a perfectly reasonable explanation as to why I streamed a lot later this time. I never have an explanation, but I do now. And it's that last night I lost all my patience. Okay, no. Last night I fucking slept like 2 hours. And so the entire day I was just passing out and trying to take naps and stuff, but I I fucking I overnapped and I woke up and it was 1:30 in the morning, and so I was like, oh shit. I have to grab an energy drink. Hi Sunshi, Dead Poo Bob. Did you change your name or are you new? As well as Cookies and Cream. Welcome to the stream. Hi Nova. Mandini, I hope you don't leave in 2 fucking seconds again. Dickhead. That's mean of you. Don't think I didn't notice, by the way. Because I do notice these things. And it hurts. At least say you're out or something, right? Like, no, but yeah, we're here, we're live. I've been a subscriber for a while, but I usually ignore the streams. No, yeah, that's so fair. That's like 10,000 people. Like, I don't mind. I stream at midnight. Thanks for saying midnight and not like 2 a.m. because I do stream at midnight. I just always miss it. First day of the semester went very well. Thank goodness it's only Tuesday and Thursday. Oh hell yeah. Low attention span. That's real. That's real. I try to cater these streams towards people like that because I'm also people like that, if that makes sense. Because I can't. I mean, it depends. I don't know. I'm kind of lying though. It's just I know that watching somebody just make music from scratch is like, you know, it's a time-consuming process, and there's a reason why like only other people who make music watch people who make music making music, if that makes sense. Unless the person streaming can make like entertaining or something, which I'm learning how to do. Having to wake up early after having a really messed up sleep schedule it's always fucked. It's like really hard to get used to. There was a very golden period of time in my life where I woke up at like 8 or like 8:30, and it was great. I think I pushed for like 7:30, I think, if anything. And it was sick. I loved it because like you're just up and at 'em, and then like you do all the morning stuff you'd normally do, and you look at the clock and it's still like 9. That's me with art streams because I just listen to them when I draw. Yeah, I feel like it's different to listen to like music production streams when you make music though, because it's like someone else's music is playing at the same time as yours. But you know, some people do that. Waking up early is horrible because you got more time. But what is there to do? Said person with no prospects. You gotta find something to do. Damn. It's not just gonna come down on a silver platter. But whatever. Yeah, it's look, if this is the one time that I might be out zoomering the zoomers. You gotta say it out loud to get it, you know what I mean? Now tell me about it for the last 2 weeks and change. Until today, essentially having a weird and long work schedule, and now I can finally function enough to chat. Let's go, GMK. Nice of you to stop by. Do enjoy being graced by your company. It's going fine. It's going well. I mean, I'm not like in a particularly bad mood. I'm just fucking tired, and I'm trying to wake myself up with this energy drink. This energy drink that I got from 7-Eleven. It was sitting on the shelf for so long that it has like fucking dust all over the can, and it's not even in the system. I have to tell the guy how much it costed. Could have lied, but you know, I'm a good Samaritan. I'm a fucking carpet. I get walked all over. So. All right, whatever. Here's what we got so far. And look, keep in mind, it's so under construction. It's so like not mixed. It's like there's barely any transitions. I'm still working on this part, and I have an idea as to what to add to it. But I'll show you what I have so far because I think it's all right.
Sauce. 'Cause I'm lost in space. 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 '
It's all right so far. I mean, some notes I'd give myself. I'm 100% changing the kick here. Probably. Well, no, 95. I'll keep it 95. I'm changing the kick there. And I'm gonna have to add some more shit here to make it seem less empty to like justify the groove further. But did it actually freeze? Just on your end? Where are my diagnostics? There they are. What do you mean crash? No, 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 no. What? No, 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 no. Mandini, stop fucking lying to me. My bitrate is fine. I dropped 0 frames. Don't gaslight me like that. My stream, you know how finicky my Wi-Fi is. Don't fucking do that to me, Mandini. Specifically you. Nothing froze for me. That's what I'm saying. Why is the stream lagging? Okay, now I'm actually gonna shoot myself. Never mind. Is it actually? I'm kidding. Don't do that! Why? Alright. Did it freeze but we back? Okay. Alright. Okay, whatever. I'm changing the kick here. There's gonna be another transition here, probably. The build is like fine. And I'm gonna add a vocal here. On everyone's soul, we're trolling instead of rage baiting. That's kind of what it is. We do a little trolling. Trump said it himself. Also, hi, Mista. And Cult Rat. Welcome to Let's Stream. We're out here making other music, and I have an idea of like I'm gonna add an acapella here, basically. It's a little empty, you know, and like, yeah, it sounds fine. It's like a nice little club banger, you know, whatever. It's chill. It's cool. But I'm pretty bad at sound design. I'm pretty bad at like articulating my grooves in a way that sounds unique. Like I went back and listened to the OG albums, and I'm like, wow, I suck at this music shit. But you know, gotta do it my way, and that's the stylism, I guess, if you want to consider it that. Crush. No. To Hollis. Music is something you kind of have to teach yourself. Yeah. I mean, depends on like what you mean by music. With music production, like there's definitely like best practices. There's definitely like you can be taught the software. You can be taught like mixing as a concept. And you can be taught, yeah, like concepts and stuff, like the concept of like designing your own sounds and like the fundamentals of like synthesis and things like that. But as far as like making music that sounds like your own and doesn't sound like you just copied a tutorial, that is like that's practice, and that's like getting inspired by specific things and finding your sound based off of what you like from the sounds you hear. And the more sounds you hear and the more you take, the more unique your sound will sound, which is really fun. But like, yeah. No, you don't need to be taught it. I definitely, you can get pointed in a direction, especially if you are, if you find somebody who kind of thinks like you but can do what you do but way better. Wait, did I hit fit the tempo? Oh, I'm actually smoking weed. Wait, is it just 150? Yeah, for me, like, you can also just beat, it's 151. Yeah, thanks to Hollis. Fucking dickhead. Jesus Christ. What's it called? Everything I do. Shut the fuck up. No, wait, no. Fit the tempo, 151. Yeah, you can be taught it, but like, you just kind of have to try it. And try it some more. Like, I've been doing this shit for like 8 years now, and only in the past, like, 2 or 3 have I made some significant. Jesus Christ! Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about that at some point, but I'm still at the level of fame where it's funny. By fame, I mean lack of it, but Jesus Christ. Who the fuck spilt the Scrabble board? Like, what happened? Got a crush. Okay. Make same thing could do towards you. Hello, niche community. So I'm saying. I thought I was hitting. I'm trying to find a clean part. Is it all emojis? It's most of them. It's actually most of them. So I think that one shows up, or maybe it doesn't. I actually have no idea. I know the newer ones don't. So like the Wilted Rose does not. What the fuck? Suck dick my cock. What did he say? Okay. Where the hell is the part that I need? I got a crush. I could probably use that part. Got a new like on one of my tracks on SoundCloud. Let's go. If you haven't liked the stream, by the way, I do have to assault you about that. I do have to like shove the letter in your face and just be like, hey, like the stream! But, you know, I gotta remind you because, like, it helps. I don't know what the hell Tualis is ever saying, and that's Pen Vocal Chain. Jesus, unknown, I feel like we go over this every single time, and I feel like you're deliberately ignoring what I tell you to your face. I am not a femboy, I'm just trans. I guess it helps clarify for everyone else in the stream, if that's your intention. Like the podcaster thing of pretending to not know what something is so that you get like a natural explanation of it. Put Bon Me on my jeans. Put Chopani on my jeans. What? Eat it through the jeans. Yeah, I'll probably just use that. I think it's that's 402. Typo straight from. I didn't even catch what happened because as soon as something was said, I just see 2 emoji walls. Oh, horrible typo. No, yeah. 2 Hollis is like chain remover for men. Yeah, for like straight guys. You spelled Cbow wrong. Okay, well you know what I was trying to spell, so let's go. Look. There's a new skate game coming out. Okay. There's a new skate game coming out, and obviously I'm not allowed to leak anything, because I don't know anything, because I'm not in a playtest. But I've heard that there is a 2 Hollis song in the new skate soundtrack, which is really funny. And I've also heard through the grapevine that it has no business being in there. It just doesn't fit. As with many other songs on the soundtrack. This kid on Twitter is literally just how life feels enjoying something. Okay, well, it's gonna be worse than Skate 4. Well, it's not Skate 4. It's just a new skate game. What's your opinion? You seem very energetic today. Yeah, I just had a nap. My opinion is that my opinion will be different than anyone else's. Most people, like let's say like J-Alt, for example. I'd imagine J-Alt is like a casual skate player, right? Like we'll play realistic. We'll kind of do big jumps here and there. You know, new skate game is Skate 4. Well, no, it's not. It's the whole thing. If it was Skate 4, it'd be called Skate 4, but it deliberately didn't because it's not Skate 4. It's not a continuation of the series. It's the whole of the thing. Oh, it's certainly gonna be worse than Skate 3. I mean, they're just different games. Never played Skate, #cancelled. Okay, that's even worse. So you're even more casual. The game is catering towards people who more or less haven't played. You know, they're shoehorning things in for people who have, but it doesn't really feel natural in the slightest. And I will say that I'm a trickliner. I tricklined in Skate 3, and I, played a little bit of comp. And so, like, my perspective on how game mechanics will function is different than everyone else's, or like the casual player base, because I do specific things. Skate 3 felt dull. Sure. Also, new skate is my thing, but the mechanics are pretty good. And yeah, no, Wallies are fun. These are all things I've heard. Asterisk. Wallies are, they can be fun. EAS type beat. I might even add that sound into here. Also, hi guy. The idea that you can flick a trick slower, so you can do like floater looking flip tricks, that's cool. I've heard they don't have dart catches yet. I've heard they don't have finger flips yet. And I've heard that doing body flips, anything other than a straight forward flip or a straight back flip, is broken. So if you try to do any sort of like 540 body flip like a trickliner, the game gets so confused. The game gets so confused. I've heard that the new update in the playtest makes things like feel snappier, but I've also heard that the game is locked at like 30 FPS for some reason, or at least it feels that way. I've heard that all the voice lines sound like they've been made through AI, and that all the dialogues sound so soulless, and it's like the terminology was written by someone overseas and then localized into English, and it's all shit, and it's there's no inherent culture to it. It feels like with every single mechanic in the game, you can kind of hear the boardroom behind all the decisions and how they all, want inclusion and to make everyone feel at home and at ease and to not make people feel threatened or anything like that. And it's like, I've heard it's a headache. Right, but there's my skate rant. At least you want to see some real skaters. I've heard that there are none. But I've also heard that they've re-added in like Shingo and Slappy, but they're just different people. Like they're different voice actors, different personalities. They serve different purposes. Completely. They're just there as like a nostalgia bait shoehorn. Like they're just kind of craving some me. I'm a guy, bro. Oh. I totally didn't play this, but if I did, I didn't like the map. Skate 3 has an iconic map, but then it just feels like a boring city style with a bunch of skating things. Yeah, I've heard that the new map is like kind of like it's not that it's bad, it's just that it's, unremarkable. You know what I mean? But it's like it's also the fact that like, yeah, it's kind of the idea. This is what people like didn't like Skate 3. To be fair, like you're in this stream chat and you expect people to be heterosexual. Like, all right, now let's not get weird, unknown. Let's kind of pull the reins back a little bit. But that's why people didn't necessarily enjoy Skate 3 all that much, is because of how much of a paradise it seemed like. 808 beats. I do remember you. What is your profile picture? Like, you gotta send that beat in my Discord server. I'm trying to hear that just because I'm curious. Stop typing with one hand. Jesus Christ. Dude did literally say, let me taste you. Like, that is insane. Does it have an 808? I probably does. Like, I'm gonna place all my money on it. Compress the fuck out of it. Yeah, people didn't like Skate 3 because of how much of a playground it felt like, and the new Skate I've heard is way more of that. Some of the challenges, like the requirements, are a little broken, but I've heard that in the new update they have fixed some of them. However, the people who I'm hearing these things from do have to progress farther in the game to figure that out, and I have a feeling they're gonna do that tonight after the stream ends. But I cannot confirm nor deny. What else? Bro, so much has happened? Let me know. Political opinion and quesadillas? Fuck it. For everyone. That's one of the things I have a very lax position on. If you know me, I don't exactly have lax positions. Yeah, this quesadillas are mid! It's not very political, it's just an opinion. Would you impose some sort of legislation, Mandini, to prevent that from being the case? 20 placements? Yo! What the fuck? Yo, 808 beat stock is rising, alright? Buy in now. That shit is going to go to the moon. Apparently. That's sick. What the fuck? Getting interviewed by Twitter users soon? Hell yeah. Dude, we already have a little war with quesadillas. Explain yourself. I need more context. A local war. I'm coming up. My Insta and TikTok is blowing up too. Do I not like? Do you follow me on any of those socials? Because I'm trying to peep. I'm trying to see if you got in placements with. Yeah, are you allowed to talk about that? And if you don't feel like talking about it, you just want to keep it under wraps. It's like it's all good. And if it's just underground. You couldn't find me? It's the same name. What do you mean? It's just fembread. The icon's different on TikTok, but it's the exact same thing. Yeah, cool. I might even just unreleased and underground shit. That's still fire though. Mexico City is convinced that quesadillas don't need to have cheese. So, are you, Mandini, on the side of that being schizophrenic and fucking insane, or are you in agreement? Because I personally think that's they be frying dillas. It's bullshit. All right, okay, good. You're normal. Because what in the fucking I gotta do is 60K, and am I get something with 310 Baby or Frito Bang? Dude, fuck yeah. When Nordor asks me about the fembread live chat, I will remember. You might remember. Yeah. Yes. We're actually making music. If I have 1K subs in YT, is that considered popular? I think popular is when people talk about you. I think, yeah, I mean, if you're not really talked about, then it's like, whatever. No one fucking talks about fembread, so, like, this sub count is not popular. You know, but if the word's buzzing about what the fuck you're putting out, then I guess, you know. I don't think it matters. What I think about authentic Japanese food. I know you wanted to abbreviate it to type less letters, but, like, Jap food just sounds crazy. Did you get the little guy to bop like that? So FLChan is a plugin that you could just have. This fucking thing. I colored it though, and so I also changed. Oh, and also I changed the image file. So there's dance and then there's dance large, and it basically just reads like it's like a sprite sheet, right? So if I open the sprite sheet, downloads. I think you have to look it up. You have to look up FLChan HD. But there's this one little row here of Fox doing an in-place wave shine. I still call girls guys sometimes. Yeah, because the phrase "my guy" is like a colloquialism. Yeah, exactly. Great minds. Indian food's yummy. I haven't had like authentic, you know, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, it's just Fox wave shining in place. You just edit the sprite sheet. And then because this is gonna be on the same note, as in like it's gonna be on the 5th, I'm gonna use a different part of the vocal. You haven't had Indian food, bro? It's goated. Yeah, I mean, I just haven't had the opportunity. Like, I'm not like whenever I'm like sitting there like hungry, like I don't have a place near me that I could just like pop out to and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna get some Indian, which is kind of weird. I have like basically every other kind of cuisine around me, just not that. Or maybe I do. No, I think I do. It's just like a restaurant, and I don't feel like going to a whole ass restaurant for some quick eats. You know, I'm also broke. Zero just says music sounds a lot like 3. I think, you know what? I think I heard a 3 song and it was like some 150 like speed house sort of thing, and I'm like, I could fucking do that. And so I'm doing that. But like 3 is the exact same bass. No. I think there's a lot of songs, a couple of songs on my playlist that sound like that, and I'm like, okay, I'll just make a song that's like that because I want to see if I could do it, you know, because I'm always clowning on some Daria being like conceptually basic, and I'm like, could I even make something that is that effective? Maybe it might give me more clout in the scene, because as far as Daria is concerned, I am nobody. You know, you've only heard my name if you're in the scene, if you've heard like of Huffin, not like most people don't even know that I still make music. Like they just know me for that one thing. And then they see me in Hyperflip Hub, and they're like, "Hi, Fembread, the Huffin person." Oh, you have an EP? And it's like, okay, you know, like. Start uploading shit on YT, like songs? People use YouTube Music, huh? I've always been kind of like whatever about that. Because of like I'm not sure what it would do to my analytics. Like discoverability per se, but like I might, honestly. 55 progress, 55 pies, 55. Hyperflip Hub is so strange. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't really go in there. Make one turn into crush on you. Do you crush on me too? I got a crush. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the crush fall on the floor. Zave hate propaganda. Yeah, there's a lot of that for some reason. This guy goes that goes by the name 3. Too many motherfuckers with unsearchable names in the underground. That's what I'm saying. Like, and in terms of SEO, like the underground really sucks. But no, I think you can. Hold on, wait. Just for the sake of experimentation. SoundCloud.com. Don't dox me, please. Okay, I didn't get captured. 3. Wow, no, yeah. No, you're so right. Holy shit. It's anything but. Fucking 3 Days Grace comes up. 3-6 Mafia. Like, yeah, no. Who is Zave? Popular hyperflip artist. Or Wave 2 Daria. I don't know. Just go by people. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I guess Zave can be like not annoying, but you know, it's like maybe on Twitter. But Complextro now, they make Complextro hyperflip now. Zave does. Not just Complextro. No, Complextro is trendy. It's just trendy. It's trendy now in the underground of this stuff. Which I'm just not doing it because everyone's doing it, and I don't want to fucking hop on the Oswell wave. I will say though, please let this person be. You know about Alien? I'm tapped out. I don't know. That's my height. I'm like 5'7". I used to have made music under the name The Artist. I got it. Oh wait, Scuzz. Yes, Scuzz recently released the project called Toy Box, which is like, you know, Complextro-esque, and look, I think it's quite good. I think it's quite good if you're into that. You know, you're taller than me. Most people are taller than me. Yeah. The Artist. Oh wait. Just. Yeah, no. There's already somebody named that, and they're from Jersey. Scuzz mentioned, yeah, he's like Scuzz is literally the homie. We play a few quick matches and like some Brawlhalla and every now and then. No, Scuzz is the homie. Yeah, you should definitely listen. Is that the Huffin girl? It is. I don't know why, but like a couple of hyperflip producers had me blocked on Twitter for no reason. I don't even follow any of them on Twitter. I just follow like Reeler. Beer reading to take the fastest of my life. Yeah. Save and Trust. Do I know Trust? Like personally, I don't know if I've ever interacted with Trust. Okay, I gotta stop fucking talking. That's the problem with these streams is I'm too much of a talkative person when I'm in like an okay mood. But I guess that's like the vibe you come for, right? Yes. There it is. But I like your rants. Yeah, so I'm saying people do enjoy when I kind of waffle on about like basically nothing. We don't get shit done on these streams. It rules. Yeah. And then I gotta put something there. I fuck with your vibe heavy, you know? Yeah. You need occasional. Yeah, that's just chatting. But I mean, I guess you could consider this like one of those just chatting streams. But I happen to be making music. It's like pirate software and game deving, except I actually fucking 3 freezes now. Does that just happen? I need to look at my stream health on the website. It says excellent connection. It doesn't say anything is like stream health. Stream is yeah. It doesn't say anything out of the ordinary. Like the stream, by the way, if you like how things are going. I just think that would be nice of you to do. I need to go back into the chat. Oh shit. It goes if freeze and goes back. I'm not freezing. It seems like some people do, some people don't. That might be the only 3 likes. It says 9 on my end, but you know, exactly. Step it up. I don't know. That's weird. It's weird. It seems like that's only happening for people. I'm gonna assume you people have ad blockers on or something. I don't know. In 10 years, the Dark Underground names will be like I make dariacore and P. Yeah. Okay, yeah. This needs to, this can be a little louder for sure. No, that's not how you spell it. Oh my god, wait, you guys are so funny. Wait, is that gonna work? Or did that work, or did I just missed it? If it doesn't work, I'm actually shooting myself. Okay, well, I'm either too late, or... Oh my god, yes! That's hilarious. It's actually amazing. I'm gonna be like Skulker and get an ad blocker for my ad blocker. Yeah. Probably get a T blocker too while you're at it. I wish there was a red ball emoji. I wish I had that sound. Okay. And then we're gonna do some delay stuff. All right, so EQ2, I'm gonna need that.
Yes.
Holy Fallen. Tier team, please stand up. What I'm saying. I wonder if Fallen is watching the stream. That generally doesn't happen. Yes! Sorry, I just had to hit that real quick to see if I could do it. What? I'm okay, I'm smoking weed. Another huffer. Yeah. I've been standing, twin. That's what I'm saying. Hi, yeah. Welcome to the stream, yeah. This is in the wrong order. Oh my god. I'm just not paying attention. I need to get better at producing while talking. That's like my worst my least developed skill, I think. Been standing. That's so real. Slur for huffin subscribers. You don't have to call it that. You could have just like, you know, nickname ADHD core. No, yeah. I forgot to look over the stream a lot of times. Did you just rig your brain and look over every few seconds, or do you make it super noticeable when there's a new chat? So I've been streaming for like a long time before making music and streaming. So I'm used to like having to look to wherever chat is while I'm doing something. To look at chat. Which is why like I'm so shit at producing while talking, because I have to look over to my left to look at chat. What did I stream before music? I streamed Minecraft, Bedrock Edition, Sky Wars on the Hive Network. Mandini knows all about that. He can tell you all about the things he used to say to me in my old stream chat. Wasn't that a fun time, Mandini? I'm sorry to put you on blast like that, actually. Yeah, I feel bad. I instantly felt bad as I said that. But Huffoid. Yeah, those are the people who only watch Huffin. He was horrible. Who's he? Is he in the room with us right now, Mandini? Yeah, fuck calendars. Happy New Year. That's what I'm saying. 0-12. What in Skywars? You don't. You only have one life. Hey or her. Oh, you just don't know. No, I'm trans. She, her, she, they. No longer NB bread. For the longest time in the Minecraft community, I was just like, I didn't really feel like telling people that I wanted to just not be a guy, so I just went, you know, they, them, sure, you know, as a compromise, and I fucking hated it. People just ignored me, but I also didn't voice train, so I ignored myself too, which is, you don't do that. Don't do that. That's bad. Don't ignore yourself. Femballin' when? I just have an image of like fan art of just like I need a camera. Well, then why didn't you tell me back then? Because I wasn't, I think this revelation was made during one of our periods where we didn't talk for a few months, and I kind of just forgot to like remind you. So after you're sampling Dave, yeah, no, you take that shit back. You take back what's yours. All right. You don't let no transphobia stop you from sampling what you want to sample. If anything, it makes it funnier, way funnier. The ecosystem. That's what I'm saying. He's like mad. No, yeah, he's just kind of. And I promise I'm not a faggot. You know. Sorry, little bro. I mean, big bro, Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Okay, the input volume. Oh wait, I need to do it twice. Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. No movies. Yeah, he's like scared for his life. It's really funny. Yes. And then I'll do that. Just for the sake of continuity, I'll paste it here. Although I'm gonna end up cutting this anyway. And then another sleepless night, another fembread stream. We are so back. That's kind of the lifestyle, huh? Of the average fembread stream viewer. Sleep schedule fucking sucks. Or you're Australian. I'm locked in. I'm in the trenches, getting rich. Stand by me and enjoy the fruits of my labor, or be gone. I'm glad that people think that homophobia and transphobia are corny as fuck in this year. Yeah. Not everyone, but, you know, the sentiment's there. Yeah. I might... It's a little loud in this section. I want to do some... There it is. There it is. What if I just do it on the 2 and the 4? Or imagine hating on someone because they get more play than you. With a gender that doesn't find you attractive. Homophobia is so backwards. No, it's been backwards. It's just I don't like the way you live life because it's different than how I've been taught life should be lived. You know? It's kind of people... Again, it just stems from the fact that people fear what they don't understand, and that fear manifests as hate because they just want to not be, you know, like, yeah, I guess you could be gay, just don't be gay near me. Ni hao fine shite. Hi, Edge. I don't think I was ever homophobic myself, but I know I used to hate furries. No, yeah, it's same diff, but like that's a bit of a generally just a more adolescent like mindset to have, because I also had that mindset. And I mean, when I was a dank memer in middle school, it was like fucking like 20, I want to say 16, 17. Quiggle, welcome to the stream. But then I quickly realized in that moment, literally like months later, I quickly realized that I'm at the very least not even close to straight. And at the very least also into the idea of community, and specifically the furry community, and then life, you know? But I still had to run a meme page, so I would still post the ear rape fucking base boost compilations, you know. Catgirl arc really started like when I started streaming Minecraft, because I was able to get some not money from streaming, but like I was just older, so I just came across more, you know, I had a job, and so I could fucking... I have cat ears somewhere, but they're white, they're not black, because they were cheaper than the black one, and they kind of suck because they're white and they're not black. Every terminally online Zoomer has had the 4 stages. Yeah. Homophobes are not understanding neutral, then they become gay themselves. Yeah. You know, bonus points if they were the kind of person who was gun control pilled, in the sense of guns are fine and people are the problem. But then, you know, it's like, okay, no, it's all bad. The only reason the only reason I ever hated furries was because YouTube used to exaggerate how many furries, how furries are. Yeah, no, yeah, it's that too. Like, oh, they're just weird. Ew. High related title on your channel again. It's on my YT for you page. That's called the recommended tab. But yeah, welcome back. I do remember you. It's a huffer, kind of, but this person was here at some point in the stream. Maybe not for long, but they were here, which already makes them way above a huffer, a huffoid, if you will. Oops, oops, oops. I can't fucking count. Yeah, I think somebody asked me, like, my genuine opinion on it, and I'm just like, I'm not a fucking political pundit, dude. I make music. Like, what is this? Yeah, people love to generalize. Oh, that was the whole thing. Just like, also they were overly positive about themselves, and so that is cringe. You know, one of those things. It's like a song CS Coop would use for an intro. Hell yeah. Like that litter box thing. Yeah. Vaguely remember that conversation. The litter box shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And also like the news stories of like pet play, that being conflated with the ideology of like being a furry, and it's like, oh yeah, I bet you fuck animals too, huh? You want to be one so bad. Fucking, you know, furries want to be animals so bad, you should fucking euthanize them and treat them like, you know, like, you know, like the kind of like edgelord humor that if you were like a kid in middle and or high school, there was a part of you that might have taken it seriously at some point, and then you grew out of it, or you didn't, and then you're still making those jokes to this day. I swear, the humor. What are we talking about? Furries, I guess. Hi, Sam Weaver. 90% of furry haters are under the age of 16. Yeah. I do respect furries, but I do not enjoy Ethereans. No, yeah, that's a different conversation. It's a different conversation. Completely different conversation. Gotta scoot that off to the side for now, under the rug, you know. Just gotta just not looking in the eyes. Furry haters? Just like the concept of like why people even hated furries in the first place, and how they end up either becoming furries or just straight up faggots themselves, you know what I mean? I mean, Ethereans are fine. I don't really care about them if they're happy. I don't care. I just refuse to look at the moment, and it's look if I nah. Thefsler is powerful. It's gotta be. That never changes. The vibe's been the same for years. Yeah. Furries are cool, Ethereans are cringe, they don't just hate it, and okay. Ain't nobody mentioned those Z's out here. We don't even gotta acknowledge that they exist. They just exist purely to make the idea of being a furry fucking creepy. We are F-slurs, we love F-slurs. For the most part, yeah. There are some like hashtag allies in chat though, who are just kind of normal people, who have an interesting sense of humor. What the fuck am I gonna do after this section of the song? From what I've seen are intertwined. No. They're just not. they're just not. I've seen a Ethereum over the age of 13. Lol. But from what I've seen, furries are really cool. Yeah. I don't know. If it's from what I've seen, then like only the stuff that makes it out is the stuff that is super sensational. Like and able to make it big on social media. You know, so good at drawing, I reckon. Yeah, I'm afraid. No, I'm not attracted to animals. No, I don't use a litter box. No, I don't bark at people. Okay, but that last part though is it's just funny to do. Like it's just funny to weird people out sometimes. Only because I'm the kind of person in middle school and early high school where I would pink guy was really funny at this time, so I would slam my head into lockers and do like just like fake seizure shit on the floor and just antics, just straight antics, for the sake of embarrassing myself and weirding out other people. And the people who found it funny were generally my friends. What did I come into? Dariacore. Pink guy was odd. I was not the class clown. That's a different concept entirely. But welcome to the stream, Astra. We're just talking about furries, I think. I don't even fucking know anymore. The conversations go everywhere. But what's it called? Cause like class clown. No, the idea behind being a class clown is like that one like fuck boy who always chimes in whenever the teacher says something and has like a one-liner or something, never does their work or whatever. No, in class, I'm doing stupid shit. I'm doing like when the class gets all quiet, I just look around and just make a really fucking loud noise and pretend it wasn't me. Like that's the farthest I'll go in class. Otherwise, in the hallways, it's fair game. I'd be stealing shit. I thank you for making me laugh all those class times. Yeah, no. But yeah, I mean, I was never really a class clown because I never really had funny one-liners. It was more physical comedy. You just had to be there. No, precisely. You just had to be there. This is when the mannequin challenge was popping off too. I feel like now kids just be saying 6'7". Yeah, no, yeah, it's different because it's not like everyone was into like meme pages and shit, But nowadays, because TikTok is mainstream, the whole demographic has shifted. And it's kind of weird. But I'm not even in school no more, so it doesn't really matter. Chalk value meal comedy. Physical comedy and throwing yourself into a meat grinder. Basically, yeah. Could just mean to teachers for no reason and not class clowns. That's different. No, those are just menaces to society. Like we don't really need them around. Like they could just kind of go die. Once upon a time, I crashed a door number in my school as my friends and I carried a shopping cart from the school parking lot up the stairs. It's safe to say no teacher wanted us for a while. What in the Midwest? Is it bad that I think Pink Season low-key good in nostalgic musical production kind of sample enough for the edginess? Yeah, no, yeah. No, Pink Season is good for what it was doing. It's a product of its time, Like it was funny for what it was doing. There is some good shit in there. But yeah, Pink Season, it's good. It's good. I did unironically listen to STFU as a kid though. I never really listened to. I was one of those kids that never listened to rap. This is before I got into XXXTentacion. So that shit was on my playlist, on my repeats. Not even in the beats, just randomly came on the stream. Look, the stream's popping. We're talking, and I'm not getting any fucking work done. It's also way more than just making beats. I also used to listen to a lot of Filthy Frank's music. Because, like, sometimes when he would have bars and, like, release something that was, like he was just rapping, I'm like, wait, hold on. It's crazy. 23? It's crazy. You should like the stream, though. What about Aphex Twin? I'm not tapped in enough to have a comment. I got some songs on my playlist, but like that's only a recent development of mine. Okay, but no, I fuck me with some Aphex Twin. Trip Me and X hit hard back then. Baby, I need you in my life. Yeah, but no, IDM is really fire. No, fucking initially when that song came out, I hated it. I don't know why, but it's good. Exactly. I do not know Vanisher Horizon Scraper, but please remind me of that. I feel like I need to tap in. You have to ruin that one Joji song. Which Joji song? If you want to look at really good program shit, look at Druk US. Maybe. Kodaka is an OG. Listen now, listen right now. No! I don't wanna! Damn. Alright. Look, now here's the problem with whenever I go on rants. Chat gets mad active, the stream gets recommended, more people join, I talk for longer. But then eventually, I have to hit play on what I'm working on. And this usually alienates half the people that join during the talking, because they don't know what the fuck I make. Have you tried Renoise? Wait, have I? Have that? No, but I might have heard of it. TikTok heavy, like a Brinks truck. Duh. I'm high. I've heard of it. But no, I've not tried Renoise. From YouTube diss tracks to cool music is crazy. Yeah. Is fembread a meowster or a bark boxer? I'm 100% a meowster. And memes now don't kill me. Wait. Okay. I was gonna get to work on music, but this fucking guy Cardboardian. Oh, that song. I never even liked that song to begin with. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go to sleep. The schedule wait for me. That is fine. Thank you for letting me know that you're leaving, Mandini, because I notice these things. I also hope you sleep well. If you use it, they can suck your soul from when you're dead. That's hype in the terms and conditions. Oh, it's one of those. I see. I'm trying to think of other meme rappers that became successful musicians and are just dying off as a meme rapper. It wasn't Savage Realm, I can tell you that. It was not Savage Realm. Pass me some lotion, little bitch. I beat the skin off my dick. Does anybody here remember Savage Realm? Or am I just schizophrenic and don't know what I'm talking about? Because that was like... Also, yeah, fucking... If anyone is into buff hot men, there you go. You remember? Hell yes. Hell yes. I had some Savage Realm songs on my repeats. Shotgun Willie had some success. Oh yeah, I've heard that name. Like Country Trap. Talk about Ice-T. He became at a Minecraft channel. I think it's a rite of passage. Working on my Roblox game, I'm listening to the girl bread talk about my music, and I make jokes in the chat sometimes. My life is complete. I'm glad it could be the thing that completes your vibe. Arthur Nordang. I wonder if that person is watching the stream. Sorry, I'm shitposting. You are in the right place at the right time to shitpost, if anything. You fit right in to the general niche community of the fembread chatter. You guys remember MC Virgins? I don't. Fuck, I'm tapped out. All right, I gotta work on this shit. And look, I'm gonna join the Discord. Hell yeah. Remember to verify. Discord hides the channel from you for some reason because it sucks. Pick Perms level 5, but I feel like you get along with people. And it's been getting a bit more active, but there are still those like stints throughout the day, a couple hours, nobody talks. But look, you can be the change you want to see in the world. And I think that's the most important part. Oh, the anime thigh song. I see. I'm not about a DJ called DJ MK Ultra. There is a music artist called MK Ultra. I did have a Spider Gang phase. I went to one of their shows in New York City. It was hype. I'm not sharing name though because it makes you look like an idiot. Holy shit, Toby Fox. Holy shit, Toby Fox. Oh yeah, Toby Fox is in my server. Not actually, but you know. Okay. All right. I need to press play on what I'm working on, and this will alienate half of you. Spider Gang was, yeah, it was a fun little era. Yeah, Hyper sounds a good idea. Yeah, I was gonna do something that like followed the bass pattern, but like super like subdued because I like the kind of just the straight bass of this section, straight sub. I don't know if I want to get crazy with a Hoover, you know. I might, you know, I do want to do something kind of Hoover something with the low pass. How do you make dariacore chords? They're not dariacore chords. It's just EDM. Also, this kick, I don't know. I'm gonna be so honest. Wait. It's like I know that I used one of the not these. I don't know if I used one of these kicks, but basically it was an FL like default kick. One of these groove kicks. That I was it was a hardstyle kick, yeah, obviously, but it's not like a hardstyle kick initially. Yeah, no, jungle is goated. But I basically just fucking made a hardstyle kick out of it. I don't know how though. I forgot. I completely forgot how. Or did I use serum for that one? Do I have an FLP? Hardstyle. Hardstyle kick test? Oh wait, I might actually have the FLP. I need to solve this mental problem. I need to figure out how the fuck I did this shit. Most hard kicks are just resonance and distortion. Yeah. Make breakcore. Hempian paddle one drum loop over and over again. Is it this one? There it is. It's literally this. That's crazy. Why is one thing not mixed? Awesome. There it is. So, where is that? Where is that from? Oh, I have this shit all pre-rendered, but like I have the chains here, the mistortion. Okay, yeah, well, mistortion, EQ, EQ, mistortion, EQ, mistortion, EQ, mistortion, EQ. There you go. That's about how it's done. Digicore is a subgenre of hyperpop that's focused on more plug. Yeah, Digicore isn't rooted in like trap and stuff. Hyperpop is more like synthy. All the EQ. You really got to EQ Sinana. Sinana. I did notice you earlier, Sinana. Don't think that you can hide. Also, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate that. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I want to do like an impact saw. We will not be assuming all new members are Huffer. Real shits. Unless Huffin is stated. Yeah, if you're 1 in 10er, you're a Huffoid. All right. And if you don't know, you don't know, because you gotta know to know, you know. All right. What the fuck? It's already 3 in the morning. God damn. My respect has been restored in you. For not even doing anything. What the hell? What's that Huffin thing about? It's the most popular video on my channel that I keep up for the sake of money. That's it. It pays me. So like whatever. Okay, I'll do like a La Saw type beat on some real shit you dig. Right. Fuck. Okay. Cool. Yes. Actually, so I want to make basically a super saw that is like has like a motion of the filters that matches like the pattern of the drum. Well, no, you're only a huffer if you don't engage with the streams in any capacity besides hopping in, saying huffing, and leaving. But because you've already stuck around for this long and you have me like on your second monitor or in the background or whatever, you're already like cuts above astronomically than the average huffoid. Holy shit, it's goated Peggy. That is a sight for sore eyes. How have you been, man? What's good, my man? Is my man in a room with us right now? No, I'm playing. It's peggable. Exactly, it's peggable. Wait, is that the person who said there were 3? Oh, you had to be there. Oh my god. No, or was that someone else? Whatever, I don't care. Oh yeah, sorry to recommend that. I didn't even notice you're the Huff in person. Yeah, some people do just get me like raw recommended, which is interesting. I'm not 3. Okay, so you are the person who said you were 3. Awesome. 3 from dariacore. Yeah. They also said they were 18. Yeah, which is just... I'm sorry, but like, look, you know, like, don't just say fembread raw. Like, is 18 in a room with us right now? I still remember when he popped up on YouTube feed on a Sunday. Does the fembread like bread? I do like bread. I am a pastry consumer. I'm a bit of a treatler myself. So, Huffin is still your best song. Is your best song still Sending Love Twin? Awesome, yeah. I wanted to pronounce cannibalism in a funny way, and I couldn't even do it. Like sometimes I say synonym as cinnamon, or vice versa. If somebody says cinnamon toast crunch, I say synonym toast crunch. It's really funny, and nobody notices too. I had plain bread earlier. Was it like whole wheats? Was it whites? Was it like a roll? You could do a lot with bread. That's the thing. It's so much more versatile than people, you know, think. It was a bun. Hell yeah. That makes you think of the one Richard Watterson fucking the amazing one with Gumball. He gets fucking whatever. I had masculine bread like 5 hours ago. Shit had hairs on it. It's from a bakery? Hell yeah. That's some goated, that's some small town shit. What the fuck was I doing? I know what you're talking about. I'm a bun, I'm a crispy tasty bun. Da, 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 da. W pesto? Like the food? Oh, yeah. Cause I thought, I don't have the pesto on here. It's the fucking fish that doesn't get up. Cream cheese filled buns. Oh my god. Don't let me near one of those. With pesto, do not let me near one of those. You will see a side of me you will not unsee. I'm a Why'd I laugh? Why'd I laugh? I hate you. I hate that. Oh, you fit right in. God damn it. That's oh my fucking god. Yeah, sure. I'm gotta stop. You just don't have to. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. They are my favorite streamer. It's just, yeah, you are almost there. You are almost there. But I mean, I guess it's the backup one. You know what? Whatever. I don't even say nothing for real. I just need to voice train way better. That's my fucking problem. I sound like Big Ben. How clocky I am? Like 5. Just, I'm going to kill myself if you say goon one more fucking time. There is a vein popping out of my neck right now. Barbershop haircut that cost $0.25. Out of the :3. Oh my god. Okay, so I need to copy this. Nice hyper flips. Thank you, Nathan Gauchi. That almost got me, but fuck a barber. I got long flowing hair. Hey, dude, I don't think you should joke about suicide. It's really something to talk about. I can cancel you on Twitter. The audience underwater in less than a second. Real shit. Oh wait, I need to change. I need to. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Jesus Christ. Leo Giancarlo, welcome to the stream. Whether she is actually considering it, I am very proud to say, I'm very happy that I can say this. I have not had genuine suicidal ideation for a very long time. So I, for one, am kind of comfortable as hell joking about making my throat bulge with how far the deagle is shoved down there, you know what I mean? Like, but fucking other people might not find that so couth. So I try to keep it at a minimum, but every minor inconvenience, every mix Every minor inconvenience does push me closer to the ledge. Now it sounds serious. Now it doesn't sound like I'm joking, but I promise you I'm joking. I also wish FL Studio was real. Depression is the worst addiction for real. You know what? Yeah. Take your speech pills. I'm trying. I am drinking caffeine. That is the closest. Yeah, the ever fucking stuttering is the it is a struggle for real. Okay. Don't kill yourself. It's bad. Yeah, exactly. Oh, congratulations, adult with friends, depression, and it's amazing hearing something makes progress. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I'm not addicted. I'm dedicated. Awesome. I love that. I haven't had a blunt in a while. To be fair, not even like on some I'm not gonna smoke anymore type shit, but more just like I just haven't really bought weed in a very long time, and nor have I bought blunt wraps in a very long time. Give it free loose leaves? Hell yeah. Bro, I want to smoke one, but next time I get caught still gonna get kicked out the shit ass. How do you get caught? Just buy eye drops? Or I mean, it fucking probably reeks. You gotta look. If I for one am like, if there is something preventing you from smoking as often, it's probably a sign to just not do it. But you could always just get like a cart, like a good one, like some rosin, you know. Rigs are nice, yeah. I've been gambling every day for 20 years and I still haven't gotten addicted. It's all I think about. Yeah. Don't do drugs. Holy Vil? Vil, is that Vil? Is that a real hyper flipper? What the fucking fuck? I'm drinking again cause of it. Oh, that's you! Yes! Oh my god, it all came back to me as soon as you said that. I remember now. I quit cars because they're too convenient. No, yeah. I mean, I just don't really have the urge to hit it during the day like I used to. Like I guess I've grown out of it. Like I have carts, I just don't smoke because I am well aware that my cognition will get so bad. That sounds like the fucking fucking home residence ass fucking. What is upping, bro? What you working on? That's a great question. Jesus fucking Christ. When will Fem play Balatro on Steam? Not happening. The Benjamin feeding is real. It's very sad that Fulcrum does nitrous. Maybe no filter. Maybe instead I'll only do the volume automation. And I'll cars feel like brain static. Yeah. It is better to just like smoke some real shit because like you have to actually roll it, step out of your house unless you got it like that, you know. But yeah, no, cars will always be more convenient. But and it just hits better too, you know. But it's like the problem for me is that like when I do smoke, yeah, they're better for you. When I do smoke, fucking I would like to prolong the high and like it kind of the high is a little short-lived for me. So it's like I just like having carts so that when I do decide to smoke I can just kind of like chase the drag, you know. Don't vape, it's not worth. Yeah, he's also like just on some weirdo shit. Like he's just not intelligent as a human being, you know. It's like, all right, it's no longer funny to say Fulcrum come in. Yup. Jody, gang, you feel me? And you best believe it. Didn't he say it was trans? He probably said that shit while faded as fuck off to Benjamin City. Will I paper lie and pretend I can afford cigarettes? I did at one point smoke paper in school just to see what it felt like. Why? That's a good ass question. I didn't feel anything besides stupid. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Right, okay, processing. I need to sleep soon. I don't give a fuck. I'm making music. Yeah, he talked about it in the most like non-serious, like when he talks about some joking shit. So I'm going to make myself a base clipper. And I'm gonna use this icon. I inhaled a bud yesterday and called for like 2 hours. Time to run it back. And we go back in, dude. You ever got a ton of stems in your mouth through the filter? No, I got some Scooby snacks here and there though, especially when I roll a blunt. But 3 a.m. Oh yeah, it's 3 a.m. Oh yeah, it's 3 a.m. But we are up as fuck off 200 milligrams of the caffeine, the drink that not even the cashier knew how much it was. That's where that real shit, that trill shit gets made. No capping, real rap, yeah. Had to bring it back, yeah. Oh, some shitty ass pre rolls. Ay ay ay. Yeah, that's a heartbreaker. I feel like I'm watching my uncles and aunts talking about smoking weed. It does. It can feel like that. Yeah, I had a hand grind, so a filter would. Yeah, makes sense. You're free, so I can't complain. That's hype. I'm a new gen. I'm young. That's fine. It's okay to be a new gen of life. You just don't gotta smoke. I have a built-in microphone on my headphones, and it's so fucking low quality. It would probably sound funny as hell to rage at League through those. Okay, so sentient code. Sorry? Oh wait, is this the only thing that I have enabled? Okay, yeah, okay. No, please. Okay, cool. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do with this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and put it through this little thing I have called the base clipper. Which basically, it's two EQs passing through a clipper, and one of them puts the bass up, and then the other one puts the bass down at the exact same, like, whatever. So, it's like fuzzy. That's a little extreme. Peace out, Sinana. Join the Discord, please. It would be nice. I am begging. And I don't feel shame. I'll be the walking billboard. Hangovers are hell, drinking is not worth it. Yeah, I stopped. Yeah, so now there's a bit more beef to it. A bit more texture, a bit more, you know, angriness. And I have this set up because I'm going to take the saws. Yeah, they're already going here. Put this into the base clipper, and then the saws will also do the thing that I want them to do. The only good thing about it is being able to socialize better, I guess. Yeah, it's like, it's just a fun feeling, more bass. That's really funny. It's like fun to do, and it's like a fun feeling, you know? But it's also like, yeah, you just like losing control of your faculties is never really fun. And also like going too hard in the paint and just passing out and not, or blacking out worse. Like you just literally do not remember, like as if it never happened, like something. And then your friends have to tell you how much of a dickhead you're being. Like, oh, what was the wait for? I felt it gives me. Don't dox me, okay. Why? What do you mean rage? What do you mean FL gives you? What do you mean rage? What do I do? No, I just open that because it's like lightweight. I don't feel like opening Firefox. Because that's my main browser, and like it has all the shit that I like, all my tabs. Estrogen is over the counter there. All right, I'm out. $10. Perman's tails. Psychs are fun. Psychs are fun. I can't lie. I've been there, done that. You know. Might do it again at some point. Don't know when. It's also scary having to support or supervise other drunks. Because if they're more emotional or actively angry, yeah, no, it can fuck with shit. It can fuck with shit in a way that you aren't ready for shit to be fucked with. Um. Ting ting walla walla bang bang. Jesus fuck. Okay, volume automation. Por favor. Motions are hype. That's certainly a way to describe them. My ADHD brain already can't focus with all the eye candy, but I can 100% watch FL streams. Hence why I stick around. Yeah, no, it's a lot of shit going on, and I also have like the make it entertaining visual preset on, so there's like more animations and shit. Streams are cool, but they made me feel this really weird thing where I wasn't satisfied by anything. Like I felt like I had to be doing something different all the time on. And also anything I thought was like 1000% absolutely correct, and I felt like I was being illuminated. Interesting. For me, it's more dreamlike and subliminal than hype. Yeah, there's that. I will say there's this liquor store near me that sells quote unquote shroom bars. I mean, they have the polka dots, which I think they're faux polka dots. I think there haven't been real ones in a while. And they also have this brand called Silly Farms. And the thing with Silly Farms is it uses Amanita muscaria, and I put that in quotes because it doesn't. It might, but it mostly uses, I think it's called like 4-ACO DMT. And it's basically just it's a research chemical. It works. I'll tell you right fucking now, it works. Okay? It certainly fucking works. It's not, I don't think it's straight up DMT, but it's like a alternate like chemical. It's a research chemical. But no, it doesn't. It's not on the package. You have to look it up to figure it out. It is not the same as psilocybin, but it definitely works. And I am not Canadian. It is hard to measure too. Yeah, the shroom. I have never tried a shroom cart. No, I have, and it just didn't do anything, or it made me feel like slightly like better or something. But it's probably placebo. Definitely more visual than cognition, a bit more, but I can tell you it did like fuck my cognition all the way up. And in a particular way that is akin to psychedelics, but not akin to psilocybin, if that makes sense. Ate an entire at a smoke shop bar in Narcoman, an entire bar, stared at the wall for 3 hours. Oh yeah, fucking DXM? No, save your liver, dude. No, the 4-ACO DMT like Silly Farms bar, it's like a 7-gram bar, and the squares are like odd divided, and they're tiny too. So I take like normally with shroom bars you can take like half the bar and it's like an all right trip, but you take half the bar and like some people, if you're not experienced, you could like fucking enter almost an ego death. I've heard, I see it on Reddit, you know. So what I did, my fucking smart ass, I took like 4 or 5 squares. I waited an hour or two, and I'm like, wow, these shrooms ain't shit. So I parachuted. I took another like 2 or 3, and that was at like 2 a.m. And I was tripping, like it just kept on going up until like 8 in the morning, an hour before I had to wake up to go to work. And I was at work the whole time off of maybe 15 minutes of sleep and that like psychedelic afterglow that happens. And because I haven't slept, it's like the trip still isn't over. Like I'm not seeing shit, you know, my cognition is fine. I feel like the most awake I've ever felt. But that's kind of like the unwritten rule of psychs, is that the trip's not over until you fall asleep and wake up. You know? I tried doing nutmeg once and I was really desperate, but I ended up having some really trippy dreams. Alright. Shroom carts don't contain any psychedelic compound according to lab reports, which is very concerning considering they're being sold in smoke shops. Yeah. No. It's just like, you're just basically, you might as well have glue. You fucking might as well. The shroom hangover is lovely. It's fun. It is very fun. Oh, is it on fucking Ring? That is nice and crunchy. Oh, that's actually hot. Dream Afterglow has made me feel like a Titan monk. Yeah. Daytime Afterglow is really nice. Never tried it, and I don't plan on trying it. If you want to talk about shit like poron, okay, I'm sorry. DXM is a poron drug. Objectively, it's a pour-on drug. If you want to talk about pour-on drugs, there's somebody in the server by the name of Ardbay, and she is very well versed in the world of pour-on drugs and can tell you a whole lot about them. And I don't know shit, so the conversations don't last very long on my end. But pour-on, no, okay, pour-on is the term. Yeah, there you go. Pour-on is basically like a Discord gang member term for just not having any funds, and funds refers to money, you know. Or use no middleman and get beamed to pour on. Getting beamed is like getting your accounts taken and shit. Like I hung around with some bad people in like 2020 to 2022 or 3. I had some hitters, man, some real shooters out there. Poverty drug. Yeah, it's a poverty drug, you know. It's $1.50 for a bottle here. Yeah, exactly. Like it's a poverty drug. It's a pour-on drug. You know, it's not like cheaper than alk. Exactly. Like K2. Yeah, that's just some alternative legal high bullshit. That's different. You know, like you wouldn't call like those kava root feel free drinks like pour-on drugs. No, it is like K if you take it off of it, but it's like. It doesn't make it's like it's some real shit. It'll get you fucked up, DXM, but it's still a pour-on drug. It's it's just, you know. I can't turn the saws up. I think what's happening is the bass clipper is clipping pretty hard. So Kava's ass. Maybe my tongue numb with nothing else. It works for me. Okay, I need to process the saws a little different. It's a syrup. Yeah, it's a drink. I mean, they do make DXM and dextromethorphan. They do make it in pill form. But I like how everyone at the same exact time is like, hey, there are also pills too. Because yes, you can pop them like Yerkes if you really want to. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. But like, you definitely can. I should just talk about whatever the fuck I want because I have no experience with drugs. Exactly, yeah. My favorite food is sushi. I also like sushi. What channel about painkillers? Nah, no. Stay away. Should we think of my room flooded? Robo-tabs. No. Yeah, you do not want to be doing no fucking robo-tabs. No fucking DXM pillies. None of that. Took kratom once. That's the only opioid I have. Yeah, no, yeah. I've also done like the kava root kratom shit. Cause that's over the counter. It's not about Fago. Never had it. Teleform mitigates the nausea that you would have for looking for them, but I have a higher potential for abuse. Well, yeah, they're fucking Yerkes. They're prescribed through surgery. That's how it always starts, though. How it always starts. I fronted 400 milligrams of DXM Rotabs for 3 days in a row and suffered permanent brain damage. You can become a bar tart off of DXM? That's a thing? And if you haven't heard that term before, I'm sorry for the shock. But that's a real thing for somebody who pops way too many Xannies. Off them hulks. I have had a wood-flavored whiskey. Yeah, I've also had normal whiskey too. No, I'm fucking. I will say one time, I was at a particular point in life where I was still drinking, and I had one of those kava root things alongside some alcohol, right? Because I want to see what it would feel like to get crossed. Do not do that shit. First-hand experience. Do not let the brainworms get to you. Do not drink at the same time as having that kava root feel-free bullshit. Because the hangover, it's not even a hangover. It's just torture for an entire day, the day after. I don't normally throw up the day after drinking, you know? And I go pretty hard in the paint. I go pretty hard in the paint. The day after, I could not walk 2 steps without fucking yakking. I tried walking to work. I was just throwing up on the sidewalk on the way there all the time. I literally could not do it. I was like a block away from work. I'm like, I gotta call out. I'm throwing up profusely. So I did. Across the street from the job, there is a smoke shop. So I'm like, okay, maybe to mitigate the nausea, I can get like a cart. Doesn't have to be good. It can be some booth shit. I found out this brand called Raz, which is basically like the booth version of Geek Bars. Yeah, the nicotine brand. They make carts that look exactly like their Nick things, like the box thing that's for some reason disposable. That shit had 7 grams. Look, anything above 1 gram is already like it's cut with some shit for sure. Like it's some booth. It's not like good. That shit had 7 grams. That shit was. It's the boofest of boof you've ever had in your life. It is a coworker cart. It's like, it's some bullshit. It vaguely helped, I think. I don't know. I was just keeled over on some bench I found. What does boof mean? Terrible. Basically shit. That Reginald. 9 gram carts? I have not seen anything like that. Fem speaks streets. Yes, I do. Boof means that shit is ass and probably gonna give you cancer. Yeah. Yeah, he's probably just gonna straight up, you're patient 0 after smoking that shit. Like. Why does this one have like a. Am I fucking stupid? Am I high? Am I dumb? Oh, that's why. Right, cool. Flying horse. I'm gonna look this shit up, actually. Wait. Hold on. Flying horse. 9 gram cart. Y'all ever hit a cake bar before? I have! That's like the OG. What the fuck is THCA 8? In Roman numerals? Huh? Don't like cars, rather take dabs? Yeah, same. I was just Delta 8. Delta 8 does suck ass. It sucks. If I had, it is quite literally diet weed. If I had like a rig, I would just take dabs all day, but nah, I don't got the funds for that. Yeah, cake bars have a very distinct artificial flavor. Very distinct artificial flavor, and they're all $40. Dude, that has to be like soap. That can't be real. That's not. They can't be selling that to people and saying it'll get you fucked up. $40. THC8, THCP, THC8. Just pure spite. The TikTok shop carts. That's a dangerous precedent. I don't know why that's still a thing. Fucking Puffcos. Oh god. Everything but weed in that shit. Yeah, that shit probably tastes like vegetables. I have a cart like that. I don't want to smoke something too crazy, so I have a cart that's called In the Cloud. Beast mode. The strain is apparently Alaskan Thunderfuck. I say apparently because no, it's fucking not. Like people, yeah, they are selling shroom gummies on the TikTok shop as well. Blowing on Dollar Tree. I get it, Dollar Tree, because okay, I'll take taste hella good. The problem is no, it doesn't. Where the fuck are you getting your Delta 8 from? They probably put straight sugar in that shit. Weightless weed tastes like a massive. It flavors really well. Yeah. Feels like ass. I'm at peace. I was supposed to end stream 30 minutes ago, so the fact that you stuck around this long, amazing. I will be live again on Thursday at midnight. If you're in the server, give yourself the live role so you can get notified the moment I go live. Like the stream as well, yeah. I had some garbage ass stizzy that tasted like Sour Patch watermelon. It tasted gas, but was horrible. Yeah, that's a classic. Was late again? That is true. Ruin My Life is the best Kodaka song of all time for the second part because it's supposed to represent getting high off potato skin. That's funny. Really funny. Muha's Yeah, the Muhammeds, like I got a store near me that has like all right Muhammeds, but there are stores out there that there's a very specific packaging. I can tell because like they just so the way that booth carts work, they just buy the shells from China, and the actual companies themselves have to update their packaging and update their shit so that they don't like get booth very easily. There's a specific smoke shop that or a lot of smoke shops actually that sell like the older versions that were boofed, and you hit them, it tastes like straight sugar, like it's juice, it's artificial. We're hitting asymmetric on the verge of greening out. I've actually never had one of those before. I've had a Sherbinski's and it was okay. I don't think it was real though. Um okay, what the fuck was I doing? I make music, right? I forgot about that part. I forgot I'd like do that. Damn. One time my friend had this cart that had no name on it. It was in a really shit low quality plastic disposable shell and it had like an AI drippy bear on it. The most boost I've ever seen. Ace is the same shape as Muha's but different branding. I see. Yeah. The only alternative cannabinoid sort of cart I'll ever hit is like a fucking Bay Smokes. Because it's like THCA is like all right, because it when you heat it, it basically converts to THC. It's just like lower quality. What's gonna be the most boofable cart? Yeah, no, those things are everywhere. The drippy pear cart tasted like a white. How does that even happen? All right, okay, I'm gonna play what I have so far, and I'm probably gonna end stream. Hold on, but I gotta listen to what I have. The it's pretty good so far. I can't wait to continue it. Core Steppa does kind of go hard. I will say Core Steppa is the one track on that project that is the most bullshit in terms of when I was making it. Like, so just do the next thing that comes to mind, like Daria's slop fucking. But yeah, this stream is popping off tonight. We literally two titty up in his biznatch. Now this is this I say this like every couple songs I make. This is the sickest groove I have so far that I've made. Whatever project I drop this on, which will be dropped in a project, it's gonna be fire. But I do have some songs. I'll show the new people the songs that I have worked on for the thing that might come out, might not come out. I don't know what I'm gonna brand it as. Every time I produce, I feel like it's my best work. Yeah, no, I love that feeling. I love that feeling of like the last thing you worked on is like the fucking literally like a titty. That's what I'm saying. the best thing, like the last thing you work on is like fucking the magnum opus. Improving is so satisfying. Not improving can be frustrating as a byproduct of that, because you just want the next thing you make to feel like that, you know? But it's great when it's like you're just fucking around, not really intending to make something that's like super crazy. You just want to try an idea out, and then you try it out and you're like, holy shit, wait a minute. Like I haven't improved in the past year. That'll just happen. I mean, like, you do just have to really, really like step out of your comfort zone, and a lot of the things don't click until they do. Like in terms of like all the mixing tips you've gotten over the years and all of like the sound design tricks and all that stuff, like how to implement it in a way that's effective, just comes with time. It just comes with time. Yeah, the favorite stuff, the good stuff is made by just doing some bullshit. So like, is Daria 2010 going on there? I think it is. Oh yeah. I think it is. Fuck it, I'll play it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna open up a new one. I won't. Yeah, no. But I need to have like a thing. I will actually. Hold on, wait. Let me just really quickly go in here. You'll never see what's happening. Oh shit! I just made a duplicate of the project I was working on. Why is there no new keybind? I don't know how to achieve the sounds I want to get. Yeah, again, comes with time. Sometimes you just learn one like tip, and then it's like, oh, that's how I do literally everything I've been trying to do. But I'm still at that point where my sound design is like, I cannot get where I want it to sound. But you just have to keep messing around and keep copying. List and party. Each time, even if you think you aren't improving, each time you come up with something that it counts as improving. Yeah, I think it's not as like simple as the thing I made sounds better than the last thing I made, you know? Like, because improving could just be like developing your skill hexagon as a producer in other areas, you know? If that makes sense. Yeah, videos can help, but like it really does depend on the video. Alright, there's this one. There's My Brain Works Again. There's Fulcrum Does Nitrous. And then there's this fucking track. How long is this so far? If I just put one after the other, vaguely. Please don't be like 30 minutes. Oh, it's 10. Gee, oh yes! That's a waveform, except for this one, which is not clipping, technically. But, oh yeah. Last thing I made sounds like music YouTube put on countdowns or premieres. I'm trying to make something that sounds like Lucy Bedrock. I mean, that'll happen. But yeah, a lot of it is learning technique. I'm not tapped into Lucy Bedrock. Is it Bedrock? Because I've been saying it like Bedrock, like as Minecraft. Oh yeah, fucking Daria 2010. Problem is, my style varies from song to song so much because they're just made so far apart from each other. Welcome back. I am playing the shit that is going on the next project that I made streams prior. Primarily for people who don't normally watch these streams.
That was pretty.
That's track 1. Fucking hilarious. Reminds me of a Jolly Rancher. Interesting. Which flavor? While you think of that, I'll play the track with probably my favorite intro that I've ever made in all of my intros ever. Because I normally don't really have intros, they just kind of start. Like the blue one. That's really, I love that. I love that. I actually love that. That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm still processing that. Now this is just sour gummy worm. Like if a Jolly Rancher, I think it's a Jolly Rancher though, because it's hard. I recoiled making that. I normally don't recoil at my own shitty jokes, but that one was just so bad. I'm sorry. Or a nerd's rope. You can think of what candy this one is though, because this one, again, the intro is just something else. Artificial fruit flavor. Oh no, wait, that's this one. Another intro that I really like. Oh shit! wait. Peep for that one is good, that candy. I ain't heard the full thing. No, it is Peem. It is truly, well and truly Peem. What song is that at the end? Ludwig. That's all you need to know. And yeah, Ryson, that was the Ludwig. Did I forget that Epstein was a pedophile? No, yeah, Ludwig trying to make a beat. It's really funny. So Peem. It's so Peem. I will say it's the only time I want to do guitar way more often. But it's the only time I'm like, let me make a guitar section. Like, so clean. I love that. It's like, I've just never in the situation where I feel like it would fit the song, but this is that rare instance where it did. I'm like, holy shit, I found it. It was great. Probably my magnum opus. But then it's like, it's always like you make something that's so good, and then you don't make something for like weeks, and then you have to pick up the pieces again, and you have to like, okay, what the fuck do I do now? This was one of those FLPs. This was like, I was scrolling through the depths of all of my past like work in progresses. I found one that was just a piano intro. How to make a convincing sounding digital guitar? I don't know. I have an actual guitar. I just play it. But what's it called? I was just scrolling through the depths, you know, kind of like on some doomer shit. Yeah, you gotta find the right plugin. I mean, Botanica? No, I feel like it's too trendy. Depletes musical ability for a while. It's like a tank of gas. It really is. Sample a guitar. You could just do that too. Yeah. So because my bar was low, my meter was very low. I just had to scroll through something that was already made, and I could just expand upon that. And this was one of those where I just opened it up. It was a piano intro that I made like months ago. Pardon. Never did anything with. But then recently, I'm just like, okay, let me force myself to make something of notes. And honestly, I did. I thought this was pretty good. And this was the one that had like my favorite intro that I was talking about until I remembered that I made the other one. The I write sins, not tragedies, and the somebody I used to know, but whatever. This is some other shit that I think is also good. I'm gonna go smoke my blunt for real this time. Y'all have a good night. All right, Leo Giancarlo, I hope it hits. I swear I had another one. I swear I had another one. It's not my brain works again. Arrange, use a dollar sign, art sign, infames. It's not Daria 3 slop. That's some other shit. That's like a throwaway. Or was it? No. I think. Am I just misremembering? Is it a throwaway? Because I'm thinking of a way that I use the specific pre-drop vocal in like some song, but I don't think. Alright, 3 slap. No, I don't think it was. First of all, it's not dariacore, it's some other shit, plus doctors don't know the scientific ramifications of it yet, motherfucking hoe. What is the context behind that really sound? Why do you know it's a really sound? I don't know the context. Someone sent it. I was like, oh shit. Oh, it's that. Then what the fuck is Daria 3 slap? Oh, it's the same shit. Huffoid slap. Man, this, I'm dropping this one too. Why not? I'm gonna put this on the album too, just as a little filler track. Because look at how short it is. It's just so like short and sweet and to the point, but it is like sloppy in the sense of it's pretty generic for the genre. But like I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. That waveform is fucked.
Reaching the start. Super Idol the shot.
It's always the fuck around tracks that hit so hard, cause it's just like the outro is amazing. Outro is amazing, but it's like I have like this is just so dirty, dude. Like it's like what the fuck was I thinking? Yeah. The fucking round is that real creativity. It's just that like, yo, this is some total bullshit. Like this might just not work, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I don't really care. And then it does, and you're like, oh my god. Why did I not think of this earlier? I will say I use the Incredibox vocal a lot. Especially in Corsa, so I kind of like try to steer away from it. Do we fuck with break-ins? I'm indifferent, you know. It's not like someone I'll seek, but it's not someone I hate. Why does my beer can smell like a dirty rag? That's a great question. Like, what if I added Super Idol to? Well, it was just like it was in key. I was just like when the kick ended, I was just like Super Idol de show. Oh shit! I should add that. You know, it's one of those. You know, and then I'm just like, oh, that leads into the fucking Smosh Super Idol to shut up. You know. I'm gonna also zip on Prometheum. No. I'm like breaking to skip. I skip a shit when it comes up. No, I mean, yeah, it's generic. I mean, like, look, because my playlist is quite diverse. Whenever there is break-ins, it is sometimes like a skip, but it's sometimes like, oh, I'll let it play. You know. 聊信号中国，现在我有冰激凌。Yeah, the production is always like, let's say what carries, but it's good. Now this last one. As you can see, I fucking I don't like doing granular stuff. I think it's too trendy. But like I hear my shit compared to other people's, and I'm like, well, yeah, now there's no fucking stylism. Yeah, production is good. So as you can notice, yeah, it's a brick, but it's less of a brick. It's not peaky like these other ones. And that is because this is a different genre, completely. The context is I was really depressed. And I just wanted to make something on stream and just throw some shit together. So it's like kind of jungle. I don't really see what's trending. I just like what's cool. No, yeah. I don't think it's not cool. I just think a lot of people do it. Yeah, Daria 2010 is just a block. Well, they're all kind of blocks, but that one's mostly a block. And so is this one. It's just a white square. Oh my god, it's perfect. It's perfect. Look, if you're not redlining, you're not headlining, alright? I've been saying this. But yeah, like, this is some shit where I was just like, I'm not making Daria today. I don't feel like it. I'm making fucking jungle, I guess. I'm throwing loops together. But it's a cool vibe, actually. They're all blocks, but one's clipped. But they're all clipped. Just this one's not clipped to 0.
shoot a little, we gon' shoot a lot. I rock out with the shot, bitch, I knock very hard. She knows my cock, but my cock very hard. Exposed very hard, bitch, I'm very hard. Take it very hard, take it really hard. Chase out someone with a blade, cause my bitch cock. 1911 Molly, you wanna spark. My mama so hard, my daddy go hard. Take it really hard, take it very hard. As soon as I walk, take it really hard. Chopper with a blade, it's gon' rip you apart. Just a monkey nigga, so we knock your shit apart. Bullets ain't for, bullets ain't for. Take it very hard, take it very hard. Bitch, I'm very hard, bitch, I'm very hard. Just a monkey nigga, so we knock your shit apart. Bullets ain't for, bullets ain't for. Take it very hard, take it very hard. Bitch, I'm very hard, bitch, I'm very hard.
That's a cool one. Yeah, so if I have a project coming out soon, if I do, I don't know. These 4 going in, this one, not sure, might. I'm fried. Bro got back real fast. Bro came back real fast. Yo, how's the smoke? It seems like it went well. Use a fire in the whole sample, maybe at some point. I'll put it in my things to sample. What is open? Click. Thing no GD fire in the hole. There it is. John Cena outro idea. John Cena ice cream. I think I fried with you. All right, well, look. You all are free. You can all go smoke if you want to, or sleep, drink, or whatever your vice is. Because I'll be back on Thursday at midnight. But this stream was popping. All right? And I really do appreciate you all for sticking around. Join the Discord if you haven't already. I feel like there's a pretty lovely community of people in there who would love to, you know, fucking hang out and talk more than they do, because it can always be more active. Like the stream if you haven't, and I will see you on Thursday. Listen to my SoundCloud, support me on Bandcamp. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Have a good night.